Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here today in this video for the GP2 race, which in the previous video you saw, which was practicing quali. Anyway, we're here for the race here, rolling start. I don't quite know where I'm starting. I think I start in 5th off the top of my head. Yes, I do. You see I'm 5th there, and yeah guys, honestly please stay and watch this video because it is one to definitely watch. A lot of business goes on in the race, very good racing. I won't spoil it for you people. Currently we are now at 30 subscribers, which I appreciate everyone who has subscribed, and as always please like the video as well, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, enjoy the race. I'll be in and out of commentary, but please enjoy it. It is one to definitely sit there and watch. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Right, we're going to start. And just before the chaos does start and we do get going, I'd like to point out it is obviously a GP2 race and it's a 30-minute race. That's why the video is so long. It's a 30-minute race with one mandatory pit stop, which is a joker lap. Joker lap, if you don't know what a joker lap is, it's pretty much driving through the black flag lane as a pit stop without changing kart, and it's a lot easier and I prefer it. Anyway guys, enjoy the video and enjoy the race. Please make sure to hit like and subscribe if you're new. Unfortunately here, Christopher gets through. It was yellow flags going up the hill, and then I didn't see the green, so he got better of me there, down to P6. That was a great little switch back there, because the reason I'd done that was because he went really deep into that second part of the S, and I got the better of him and I used the boost just to get that bit quicker out of the corner there. push, 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 push. Push. Go, 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 go. I definitely felt as if I was catching the guy in front. debating on whether to go in for the undercut, as I'm catching this guy pretty quickly. Me and him are on pretty similar pace. It just feels like I'm getting him in some of the corners, as going under the mez here, just catching ever so slightly more. What? I'm just going slow. What? Yeah, everyone's behind me. I can't. So for the guy in front, I can understand his frustration. You know, went to yellow flags, and I tried staying back, but you got carts behind me who were obviously going as quicker than I was, which were pushing me along. It's just like a train. There's not much I can do in that personally. He was having a bit of a moan. I had a bit of a moan back because, in my defence, I can't help it. People were behind me. And then he also got stopped a bit because there was a driver that spun out. So you can't really help that. So it is what it is. It is racing. Unfortunately, that just happened. I won't gain an advantage. I didn't think. But he started moaning. I was catching him anyway. But we'll see what happens on these next couple of laps. To the viewer, you are entitled to your own opinion. If you want to have a look back at the clip, you'd have to rewind. But yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Let me know what you think, and let's get back on these green flags. So as Max passes me, the actual leader, he went in for his joker lap. I'm going to go in for my joker lap. Here we go. Go through a black flag lane. You do get slowed down. See where you come out. Hopefully we don't get involved in any traffic. As we come out, we have one guy. And here we go. So I think P6. I'm currently, you'll see in the top right hand corner anyway. But let's see if we can get the undercut on the guy that was in at P3. so coming up to a back marker here. This guy is a very, 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 very respectful guy. He's been racing quite a bit recently. You will see him featured in the next video as well. Just like to point out, like, if you are watching this video, you are very respectful, even though you know, he isn't on the pace. He's still enjoying himself. He's getting out of the way of the lead drivers, and I'd just like to point that out. Thank you, and I appreciate you being very respectful. up now. It's getting hot. Get on with it. Fuck it, So as you can see, I'm approaching another back marker. This guy, being very respectful, doesn't check my hand here, and he lets me through, he waves me through, respectful. This is what I like about go-karting, man. I really like this. People just getting out of the way. Unfortunately, some people don't check, but it is what it is. It's probably another way of learning in karting by not checking, but the guy checked, and yeah, I'm back through, so I've got a bit of clear air, and I'm also pulling away from P4 very nicely. So yeah, let's just pull this out of the bag and get the podium, eh? Is that the second try? So having a bit of a laugh on this final lap, coming under the Mez double hairpin here, one of my strongest points on this track, and coming around to this final back straight, we are gonna see the checkered flag there, which is Zach is flying, and there we go, P3. As we put up where we all finished, me P3 there. As you can see with the YouTube channel logo as my profile picture now. Absolute aura right there. But yeah, anyway, Luke finished first with Max and then me. A couple other drivers, obviously you had Harry, which is my mate, and you also had Michael, but I think he had a massive spin at the start. As you see, we're talking to him right there. And unfortunately, he just one of those things, unfortunately, in racing. If you get taken out, it's unfortunate, you know. And there's a driver, as you can see there in front of me, who started moaning at the end, but unfortunately it is what it is. It happened, as you can see. Even if you look back at the recording and you see the incident or the yellow flag, there's just nothing I could have done there. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this race. By far one of my favourite races I've had so far, as strategy did actually come into play. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next few videos.